We're going to begin with breaking news, and we have just learned that FBI agents seized New York City Mayor Eric Adams' phones and an iPad earlier this week. Now, this is part of the federal corruption investigation into if the Adams' mayoral campaign conspired with the Turkish government and others to funnel money. Now, Josh Einiger has just been following the latest information. He's in the newsroom. He's going to give us what he knows. What do you do, Josh?
First of all, David, we should stress that no one has publicly accused Mayor Adams of any crime, nor has anyone suggested he personally is the target of an investigation. But in the past half hour, an attorney for the mayor's campaign has confirmed what would seem to be quite an escalation in this federal investigation into his campaign. As first reported this afternoon in the New York Times, federal agents serving a search warrant approached the mayor on the street Monday evening and demanded he turn over electronic devices. Federal agents reportedly walked right up to the mayor, told his security detail to step away. Then they joined him in his SUV and took from him 2 cell phones and an iPad. The FBI searched the home of his lead fundraiser a week ago, part of an investigation into straw donations that might have come from a foreign country. Word of this broke today, just 2 days after we interviewed the mayor on Eyewitness News. He told Bill and Sade he hadn't been interviewed by federal officials, by federal officials yet as part of this entire investigation.
I tell everyone that's associated with my staff and my campaign, we follow the law. That is my #1 rule. People can tell you, they hear me say it on the campaign trail when I was in Borough Hall. We follow the law, and we're going to comply and be as transparent as possible. As a former member of law enforcement, I believe inquiries should be really complied with, and we're going to continue to do that.
The mayor's attorney said moments ago that the mayor, as I pointed out, has not been accused of any wrongdoing, and he does continue to cooperate with the investigation. The statement actually said he complied immediately with the FBI's request and provided them willingly with those electronic devices. The story is just breaking right now. We'll keep monitoring it, and we'll bring you the very latest tonight as we get it, and of course on Eyewitness News at 5.